Okay, so here's Laura, and you were going to show us your schedule and some material and other things, so please go ahead.
Yeah, so every week we prepare a weekly lesson plan. Up here I already have like the schedule, so I know what classes I need to plan for.
Yeah.
So for example, today there was character education, theme activity, computer class, phonics, and story time. And so a lot of these classes there's a workbook for. For example, for character education, I have this book, and so I just know what page to go to. So today I was doing please and thank you, and so this gave me an idea of what I could do, but I would just add to it as I saw fit.
Great.
And then so I know the next time I have character education, which will be on Wednesday, I'll do the next lesson. So this gives me a good base, but I can definitely add activities in here to make it more interesting for the students. And then we had theme activity where we actually finished our theme book. So it looks something like this. This was for summer special. And there's all these activities, so it actually makes it pretty fun. They enjoy doing it. So you have all these lessons that you just work through, do about 3 pages a day, depending on how the students do. But we were done that, so we were working on Fun Talk, which is another workbook. And so today we started space travel. So there were little activities, and we did a bit of discussion, answering questions. Usually I'll write the answers on the board and they copy. It's pretty straightforward, and then we'll continue on next Fun Talk class. Then I took them to computer, and basically they can play their own games. So there's Dora's Backpack and Arthur and all other games on the computer.
Yeah.
But if you want, like, you can show a video if you have a lesson. So I know that I was going to be doing Kissing Hand with them this week, so I showed them a video version of Kissing Hand to get them prepared, but then I gave them free time to work. So definitely for computer class there's a lot of room to plan your own lessons because it's not a workbook.
Yeah.
And then next class I'm going to be having phonics, which I have the book for that too, so it makes it very straightforward. And so I know what pages we're on. So for example, 295, find that out. And all the students have these workbooks in the classroom. So we'll just continue some words like this. So for example, they're just going to pick out which word is the right one that matches the photo.
Yeah.
And talk about that. And then there's story time. And I have a specific book for that. Here it is. So we have a book per month that we go over and answer questions, and they have a matching workbook. So basically everything's there for you. You have all the resources, and then you're free to add and supplement in any way. But it is pretty straightforward, and you get to know it quickly. So if you are nervous about lesson planning, this makes it very easy. If it's your first time teaching, you have all these resources, and it makes it very easy to start off, and then you can move wherever, in whatever direction you want as you get practice.
Awesome. And I think earlier you were saying that the expectation for what a lesson plan should look like is not as extensive as it is from your B.Ed program. Right.
So the lesson plans that you do in Teachers College or your Bachelor's of Education are so lengthy and wordy, whereas here, like, this is all I have, the only planning that I have to do on paper, and this is what I provide.
And this is, we're looking at a week's worth of.
This is the whole week, right? So I just have the basics down there, so a couple of notes that I can refer to, and definitely the page numbers help of the workbooks.
Yeah. Great.
I mean, of course, if you want to plan a more in-depth lesson, you're free to write lesson plans if that helps you get organized, but this is all that's necessary to get by.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much.